Good evening, tribe. I hope your week went well. I am excited about tonight. We have some good stuff we're going to be going over tonight, and I have some, not live demo, but kind of some demo stuff tonight. So, as we have been talking about for the past few weeks, we are discussing how to take care of your hair, your natural hair, in the winter months. I know mine looks a little disheveled and a little off today, but we're gonna roll with it. So we are gonna be talking tonight, particularly about moisturizers and how to choose your moisturizers for your natural hair, and just that general information you need to understand about hair care. So I am going to tonight answer a question. Somebody asked me something particularly about how to use their Neat moisturizer, and then I'm going to also be giving you an overview. I'm going to walk through the moisturizers because I have never, I don't know that I've ever done that for you all before, but we want to make sure we do that. So I'm going to walk through that tonight and see what kind of questions you all have. So there'll be some parts tonight where I'm just going to be walking through, going through the information, and then I'm going to pause, see what questions we need to add on. And forgive me, for some reason, I don't see my little outline here. Not that I really need it, but to tell you what I'm going to cover, I'm going to be talking about what happens in the winter with your hair. Now, if you've joined me for other sessions, you've already heard this, but if it's your first time joining me for the winter hair care series, then perfect. You'll find out tonight exactly why your hair needs more in the winter than it does in other seasons. The other thing that I know what, wrong notebook. This is not the right one. The other thing that we're going to discuss is I'm going to walk you through the Urbanbella moisturizers and explain the differences. Because somebody asked me before, and there's a video that explains the differences between the Urbanbella type of moisturizers. But as you all know, that tonight I have some examples that I brought with me to class. So I'll explain some of the ones that you have. The vault's going to be opening up here in a few weeks, probably in about, the vault's going to open up in about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm sorry, I apologize. The vault opens up in February, but it opens up for 2 weeks. So look for the vault to open the very beginning of February. And I'll touch more on that next week on our next live, but I just want to go ahead and drop that nugget. We will open the vault. We are able to do it this season. I'm always worried that we can't do it, but I'm going to do things a little differently, and we'll dive into that. But real quick, so tonight we're going to talk about what to look for in a winter hair care moisturizer. You have a lot of different options. I want to make sure that you know how to choose the right one for you. When to apply your moisturizer, like more so the situations where you apply moisturizer, and then how often you apply moisturizer. That's more so about scheduling and having a structured plan about your moisturizer and how to apply it. I actually have a really good video. I will actually just create a separate video for you all for that, how to apply moisturizer to your hair. I intended to show it to you tonight. I don't know. I'm not going to take the risk and run it because running video can take some time, and I would have wanted to edit and create just a short version of that. So I'll create a separate video. It'll just be music, and I'll talk over it and narrate and explain what I'm doing in the video. And then, and we'll just go over the different types. So I just want to make sure you got everything you need. I know you all have your favorites. So to start off tonight, the first thing I would love to know is, what is your favorite moisturizer? And do you have one that you use for winter? You may even have a cocktail. Some people have a blend they like to use. I change them up because I make probably 20 new products a year. And because in those 20 products, there absolutely is always at least 2 to 3 moisturizers. Mine do change and evolve. I used to be a diehard of one I have here, and now I'm a diehard of something else. So it changes, and I just love to hear an update from you all. What is your current moisturizer you're using? And I'm going to actually put that in the comments just to ask you all, and then I'm going to say hello to everybody. I'm going to dive right in. You know, on Fridays, we don't go quite as long because I know we all have a million things going on, and we're all focused on a lot, like starting the weekend. So I'm going to go right through the content. I want you to please be comfortable to go ahead and post your questions. I'm going to answer a question I received. And forgive me, I created a cute little thing to show you like the question. No, I can't find it. Maybe what I'll do is create a video specifically for that question because I love answering y'all's questions. All right, so let me see who joined me on Friday evening because I feel special if you join me on Friday evening because if y'all are anything like me, tribe, I work on Friday. I mean, obviously I work on Friday and Saturday. Keep it real, I work Friday. I work Monday through Saturday and I try to not work on Sunday. But there's something about Thursday after the live, literally I feel like, it's the weekend. So working on a Friday night in something where I got to like set up lighting and do makeup is like not my norm at all. So I'm grateful for every last one of you that is pausing to do this. So my goal always to keep it educational and enjoyable at the same time. So while we're doing that, we're talking about what balm you're using, and I would love to know what y'all doing this weekend. Anybody got snow? Do y'all have snow in your area? We don't get snow. We just get extreme cold here in Atlanta. And we're the South, so we are not used to it. We are like, wrap this up. Once we're past, I don't know if everybody else in the Southeast is like this. Once we're done with December 25th, you can go ahead and bring on April 1st. We're fine bypassing all that other stuff. I appreciate the winter, but I'm good with like a 2-week winter, and then let's go ahead and break out tulips and bunny rabbits and everything spring. So that's me. But I shouldn't rush that because you know what comes with it? All the pollen. All right, so let's see who's here tonight. I'm going to get right into the educational material, and we probably will wrap tonight closer to 6:30, depending on questions. But I love questions, so ask away. All right, so we got Annette's here. Annette was first in the class tonight. She was like, I'm here. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Champ and Jacqueline. Movita's here. Hello, Movita. Yeah, Champ, I'm with you. Hands down, the rice balm. That's my new go-to. I didn't bring it out tonight. I should have. I brought out another similar product, and I will explain the difference between the rice balm and the Babasu lotion. One thing I want to explain to you all that I'm going to be doing in February, I probably actually will start this next week because that way you'll know what's what. I'm going to walk you through items that are going to be in the vault and the differences. As an example, Babasu hair lotion, which is actually called Keratin Babasu hair lotion, that's going to be in the vault. Let me see if I can get that to not be blurry. And then you have bamboo rice balm, where they're similar consistency. They have different ingredients and lend different results. So I want to, go over some of those things and get feedback from you all too. Ebony's here. Hi, Ebony. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Sabrina. Babasu from Fall Box 2021. Movita, let me tell you, I don't feel like I can ever hop on without talking about that. I mean, I just feel required to mention it. This is just like a superstar product. It's just amazing. That and the conditioner are just must-haves. I love it, love it, love it. And that used to be my number one. I switched over to bamboo rice. And let me tell you why I switched over to bamboo rice. I guarantee you this is the real reason. Number one, probably fragrance. Although I love the cocoa creme de menthe, that chocolatey mint, peppermint patty fragrance. The bamboo rice is a little bit more tropical. It's that mimosa one. So I think I'm a little more partial to the fragrance. And it's in a pump. I'm curious, tribe. Are you partial to things in a pump? Or are you more partial to things in a jar? Comment in the comment. I want to hear from you all when you're using your moisturizers. Because, oh, y'all, I forgot one. I forgot hair milk. Oh, no. I have it to show you the physical product. I forgot the bottle, so you'd see what I was talking about. Ooh, I hate that. Ebony says that I have been using the rice balm through the fall, but this cold Georgia weather got me using 5 vitamin, bringing my curls back to life. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I've been using the rice balm and I'm using it more because I didn't go ahead and switch to something a little more heavy duty. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that too. And Ebony, what you just said is exactly what I'm recommending to people is that you sometimes when that air is colder and drier, you have to raise the bar. So we'll get into that. Yes, spot on. I'll probably start with that comment. Long Island has snow. I know. Now y'all get real stuff in the north. Here we get rain sprinkles. Here we're like, ooh, it rained. We get nothing. I used to love snow days. We haven't had one in so long. I don't know. And I'm a farmer's almanac person. I look to see what they're saying is going to happen. And then I start planning it. I'm like, all right, early February, we're supposed to get some snow. I don't think we've had snow here, y'all, in like 4 years, 4 or 5. I mean, it's been a spell of no snow. It's been awful. I know, Sabrina. Sabrina, you can forget it. You live in the tropics. You live in the Georgia tropics. Don't y'all have palm trees natively just sprout up out the streets? Yeah, it's not going to happen for you. And I grew up in I didn't grow up there, but my parents lived in Valdosta for like a year or two when we were really little. And I remember we had a palm tree at the end of our driveway. My parents planted a palm tree. Yeah, I wonder if they remember that. I'm gonna ask them if they remember that palm tree. Janine is here. Hey, Janine. Janine, it's been a while. We're so glad you're here. Latanya's here. And that's it. It's been snowing all day in Maryland, and I've been in the house all day. I bet that's beautiful. God, I bet that's beautiful. My girlfriend lived in Chicago for a short stint of time, and I was like, don't you just like love it when you can just look out of your condo and on the city and see snow? And she was like, no, it doesn't do anything for me. And I was like, at Christmas time, it does nothing. She was like, I got nothing. She was not impressed at all. I was like, well, we're Southern girls, so that's what's what. Movita said I'm stuck on it. South Carolina, it's cold, but too cold. It's cold, too cold. I know. The birds flew south and are mad, I bet. Man, let me tell you, the birds are. I always see the birds flying even further south from the metro Atlanta area. They're like, nah, y'all, it's hokey around here. T. Williams, 5 vitamin hair mask, and then styling with the hair milk and hydrating moisturizing cream. Okay, I like it. I like it. Deshawn is here. Hi, Deshawn. Depends on the product when it comes a jar of pump. Okay, fair, Annette. I hear you on that. Champ prefers jars. Today I was using the rice balm and trying to get every little bit out before I crack open my spare. Okay, very good point. And I always try to make sure when we do these, we cut the tubes a little longer so the tube goes in and curves a little bit. But I'm the same way. I have to turn mine upside down. That is something that, yeah. And for that reason, I'm with you all. I prefer jars. I do. But just when they're lotions and stuff, they really do better in a pump. The product does better. But we'll see in time. I'm just gonna pop up Champ's comment because I'm curious to see more people feel that way. 1989 was the last time it snowed. Wow, Sabrina, that is a long time. Debbie, good evening. You have missed nothing but me saying hello, asking everyone what is their go-to moisturizing program to keeping their hair moisturized in the winter. So I wanted everybody to comment, tell me what their moisturizer is of choice. And we were just sharing what we like and just some ins and outs. We're talking about the weather. Everybody's sharing what their weather is in their metro area. So that's the other thing we're talking about. Deshaun prefers a pump. Okay. It's pretty, especially from my windows. Annette, you have to put a picture up in the group. Please, please, please share a picture. For all of us who don't have snow and haven't had any snow since, I don't know, when was Snowmageddon here in Atlanta? I feel like we might have had, I feel like we haven't had snow since Snowmageddon. I don't even remember. Like, I don't feel like we've had snow in 2 mayors. Like, I don't think we ever had snow under Mayor Bottoms, Keisha Bottoms. Definitely haven't had snow under Mayor Dixon. I don't even live in Atlanta proper, but I'm like, I measure it by the mayor. I don't know. Keep the snow, keep the snow away. We would have to do wall-to-wall TV news. Oh, that's right. Okay, Sandra. Sorry, Sandra. We forgot. You still got to do your thing. So, our bad. Yes, you're right. We would be at home eating snacks. I would be doing some work, reading some books from my vast collection behind me of novels. Plus, I found another free book app. Yeah, you're right. I'd be enjoying reading. Sabrina's been using Movita. It was Snowmageddon. It sure was. That was crazy. That was so Yeah, that was was that 2014? Wow, I thought maybe it was. Yeah, because Snowmageddon, I was actually home by myself. Gerard was traveling. He was in Las Vegas for a business trip. He missed Snowmageddon completely. But I remember he called me. He was like, "Are you at home?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm at home. I got everything I need." He was like, "Do not move. Where am I go? Where am I go? What am I do?" Like, trust. But Snowmageddon was actually, I mean, for me, it was a little like, because I was home alone. But at the same time, it was kind of like, oh, I'm home. Okay, I can spread out and do my thing without hearing any commentary. So, but I remember it well. But I don't remember snow since then. Maybe one snowstorm. I don't remember anything else. So Sabrina's been using 5 vitamin, and I brought that with me tonight. I have 5 vitamin in my items to show you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dive in, y'all. So let's talk about what to look for. Let's first talk about winter hair care. So there's a few things that happen in the wintertime specifically that cause you to have to use more of your hair products. Wash your hair more often, use more intense treatments, which we talked about last week. Using, and what we're going to talk about tonight is your moisturizer game. Is it heavy enough for what happens? So we discussed the fact that what's going on is that cold air is actually drier. It doesn't have as much moisture in the air. And because the air needs more moisture, it wants more moisture, it takes it from surfaces. It takes it from your hair, your skin, your body. It takes it from everywhere. So the air it's pulling from you. That means you have to overcompensate. That means you've got to moisturize more. And the way you can tell that, let's just take skin. Skin's the easiest way to see things. When I get ready to go to bed at night, I have to make sure that my skin is nice and hydrated. I'm a morning shower person. So I have to make sure my skin is nice and soft and moisturized. And sometimes in the wintertime, before I go to bed, I will take 2 showers a day because I want to rehydrate because I've dried out all day. You'll notice sometimes if you don't use enough lotion enough times in the day, or if your lotion doesn't have enough hydrating ingredients in it, not oil, but hydrating ingredients like prickly pear, panthenol helps you hold on to more hydration, so you're not losing as much water, and whatever water you helps your skin actually. It increases your skin's ability to maintain hydration. Those ingredients do that for the hair and skin. You'll see those white lines in the what do you call these? The lines of your hand, whatever. You can't tell on your hair as fast as you can tell on your skin, but the exact same thing is happening. Your hair is like, hey, I need more hydration, and I am having a harder time holding on to it, so you got to give me more moisture at the same time. So that's what your moisturizers are doing. They provide hydration, moisture, and moisture retention. So you've got different ones, and those different ones are going to, work for you at different levels. So let's talk a little bit about when to. I want to let me dive into. Let me go right. I think it makes more sense for me to go ahead and explain what I mean by that. So at Urbanbella, we have a few things. We have start on the light end: milks, lotions, creams, balms, and butters. Okay. Milk and lotion, I usually kind of mention them together. I do apologize, y'all. I don't have number 97 Sunflower Shea Hair Milk with me. But I do have Babasu Hair Lotion. I have it where I can show you the product, but I don't have the bottle. So it's going to usually come in stuff like this. Now, milks are even thinner than lotions, okay? These are going to have more water. They have plenty of oil. They have plenty of the ingredients that are going to help raise your hydration level. They are just not as heavy. And they're very nice in your more humid months, summer, fall. It's fall humid, not really. Summer and late summer is the most humid time of year. Your hair doesn't require as much from you. It does not need as much heavy oil. It still needs the water part. So you can get away with these lighter products like this. Then sometimes you need to level it up a little bit. You got to go up a higher level. You need to go heavier, more oil, more butter, a little less water. You still need the water, not quite as much. and you need the product to be thicker. You need it to be able to get onto the hair and have a little more staying power and not evaporate so quickly. All right. That is when we get into your moisturizing creams. And I have 3 tonight. And I should have brought a balm, but I didn't have the balm ready, so I couldn't bring it to you. So this is number 23, Hydrating Moisturizing Cream. And then Babassu Moisturizer. And then I also brought 5 Vitamin Moisturizing Cream. Okay? I'm sorry that label's really crazy, but this is my personal one. Now, last but not least, so balms, balms are thicker. I'm going to say this. Milks, lotions, exactly what they sound like. Creams, exactly what it sounds like, but it moves into more of a milkshake consistency. And balms are very, very heavy. I'm going to even call balm maybe heavy cream, more sour cream consistency is a balm, okay? Your hydrating moisturizing cream, your neat moisturizing cream, your Babassu moisturizer, 5 vitamin moisturizer, I didn't make a Curcubita moisturizer, Baobab moisturizing cream. Those are all going to be more milkshakey consistency. Where I'd say balm, even with balm, I'd even say balm is probably more like cream cheese consistency. All right. So that should give you an idea of the varying degrees of thickness, density, heavy weight. And as the weather gets colder, based on your hair, you have to increase that weight so that it has more staying power and more sticking power. Now, I want to just do a little caveat. Well, when does hair milk and why are these thinner and do they really help? They help a lot. Whenever you're talking about products that ingredients that you really want to penetrate the hair shaft well, you will see me go a little thinner and go with something more like a milk or a lotion. Or if I have ingredients that are super hydrating, I will lean a lot of times to a milk or a lotion just because of the impact to your hair. If you can get that panthenol into your hair shaft, even 5 vitamin. I did a 5 vitamin moisturizing cream. I would love to do a 5 vitamin lotion because a 5 vitamin lotion is going to penetrate the hair shaft even better than a cream will. So lotions and milks have their purpose. They really do. But when we start talking about the challenges that come with the winter season, we need to level up and go more intense in the weight of the product. Okay. So I want you all to post any questions you have about that. My first concern is, does that make sense to you? Do you understand why winter does what it does to your hair? And do you understand why, when we get to winter, when to level up a little bit? Now, I'm going to say this. Let's say you don't want to do that. You don't want to shift your program. That's fine too. You can mix. You can mix and match. I know some people love Babassu hair lotion. This is really popular. I think Bamboo Rice Balm is kicking this one out of the top ranking, but Bamboo Rice Balm is getting very popular. I'm sticking with Bamboo Rice Balm. What it means is you're going to use more of it. It does. You may put it on Monday, and normally you could go a week on Wednesday. That's what I've been noticing. Now, obviously, managing cost, managing product use is really, really important. And if you like products like Bamboo Rice Balm and Babassu lotion, you should consider going up a level from a lotion to a cream with something like Babassu moisturizer. Okay? Still going to give you all the great benefits of Babassu. It's going to keep your hair looking polished because that's what everybody loves about Babassu. But you've got something that's going to last all week. If I would switch to Babassu moisturizer, I would not touch my hair again for a week. It would be fine. I probably would have to, I wouldn't touch it again for a week. Wouldn't have any problems at all. One thing I want to talk about too with cocktailing. So you can cocktail weight. You can say, you know what, that my go-to is this one, a lotion. I'm going to put a little bit of this on with it on wash day or the first day I moisturize. And it's still going to extend this out for you a little bit further, even if it's just a touch of this. Okay? So keep that in mind, that mixing them is very, very doable, and it helps you to maintain your moisture level a lot better. So I'm going to look for questions, and then I have, ta-da, My show and tell tray. I have all the moisturizers here that I want to show you. I want to show you the differences in consistency so you understand them a little bit better. So let's check out questions. And then I am going to explain when to apply your moisturizer. So I'm going to explain two parts to it: setting a schedule and how to check and see what your hair is doing. And what happens when you use moisturizer. In the video I'm going to show you all, it does not have, it doesn't show it there. You know what I did? I created a new video of me at night moisturizing my hair before I went to bed. And I was trying to see how I was going to use it. I'll clip them together. All right, let's see. All right. Champ says, what would you cocktail the balm with? Champ, I would cocktail it with Babasu moisturizer. I should have just grabbed my balm off my sink. I always have balm. I would cocktail it with this one. And the reason why is because the oil is the same. Now it doesn't have, this one doesn't have bamboo in it, but the bamboo rice does have Babasu in it. So does this one. Okay. So I would put it with this one, the Babasu moisturizer. And you're going to find, Champ, that okay, so Champ, case in point, you love bamboo rice and it's wonderful, but you're going to find it goes a lot further in these real cold days if you put a little bit of Babasu moisturizer on first. And just a touch. You don't need a whole lot. You can even put them in your hand together. I can tell you I was moisturizing my hair one night. And so y'all know my husband, Gerard, this is his product. He keeps this on his counter. And I have some too, but I never use mine. And so I pulled his out because it was right there. And I put that on one night. And I want to talk about cocktailing non-Babasu products with Babasu products. I love Babasu. It makes your hair look amazing. The reason why it makes your hair look amazing is because it reduces your hair shaft from swelling. When you wash your hair, especially Urbanbella's not open anymore, but when we were in the salon, we would always put butter on you, okay? The reason why, let me get some butter. So butter, so this is butter. No water in that at all. You put that onto someone's hair, it gives them a lot of shine. It actually, it really does moisturize. It doesn't hydrate you. But what it does, it softens up that cast, softens up the hair strands and hair shaft, but it does not cause them to swell. Water causes swelling. So when you take something, let me get my number 23. Where is my 23? Here it is. So when you take something like number 23, oh, I'm going to drop this everywhere. All right, number 23, and you have that. This is water-based, okay? That's got water, that's very creamy. The hair shaft starts to swell when you put that on. So the hair goes from looking super polished to starting to look a little more fuzzy. Now, it's not extreme, and it's imperceptible to most people. Like, most people aren't going to notice something like that. But we know it's doing it. It's hydrating you. It's water. We like putting the butter with it because it reduces that perfectly polished. So when you are using Babasu products, we're reducing the hair swell. So it looks much more polished. It is moisturizing, but it does not moisturize your hair quite as much as our classic non-Babasu moisturizers. Let me tell you what that's going to be. Number 23, 5 vitamin for sure, hair milk. Those products are going to give you a more soft, more hydrated experience, where the Babasu products are going to moisturize you, but they're going to make your hair look better. You can put them together. I cannot tell you all how many times, especially in the winter, I put on these two together. I haven't done it in these last few years, and I find that steaming, I don't have to do it quite as much. Last few years, I'm sorry, not years, y'all, this year. But these two together, putting this one on first, and then this one gives me, let me turn that around for y'all the right way. This one, after this one, gives me hair that is very hydrated, very elastic, but looks amazing. Because I'm doing the maximum hydration and then more hydration and moisturizing that makes my hair look well controlled. So that's one of my favorite go-to cocktails in the winter season. And if summer gets extremely brutal and dry, that's when I go to. All right. Now what I will honestly tell you is I'm using the bamboo rice balm. And if I need this one, I'll slip it on. But it's rare. It's very rare that I have to use number 23. Um, and that's just me knowing my hair. So I'm gonna look at questions and I'm gonna talk about how to know your hair and what it needs and paying real close attention to when it needs something. Like I can tell you my hair, which is about to be washed tomorrow, is feels good, but I can tell that I'm not using a whole lot of this. I can tell it needs a little more with the wind blowing around the way it's blowing around today. That's another thing too. High windy days, you need more moisture. Whether it's summer, winter, spring, or fall, high winds absolutely zap moisture out of your hair and your skin, and you have to raise the bar on your moisture level. I would love to know what you all are cocktailing. What do you mix together? Are you mixing together a Babassu product and a non-Babassu product? Are you mixing a lotion with a balm, a lotion with a cream? I'd love to hear what you like. And if you're a hair milk user, I want to hear from the hair milk people. Anybody out there using hair milk, and how do you use it? So I'd love to hear that. So let's see. All right. Sandra says, would you put the lighter product on first? I don't, Sandra, but it actually, to be honest with you, it makes more sense. Here's what I do. I put on the Babassu product second. If I have two Babassu products, the lighter product makes more sense to do first because the lighter product is going to penetrate better. And typically, so like, let's see, which one of these, I have to look and see which one of these has panthenol in it, but yeah, the reason why you want to do the lighter product first is this, the short answer is yes. Number one, it's going to soften up the hair shaft better. Light lotions, because they're lightweight, they contain more water, you are going to get way more hydration out of them. Then the cream would go on top of that. The only time I don't do that is if it's Babassu and I want the Babassu product to go on second. So I always make sure whatever my Babassu is, it goes on last. Reason being, I wanted to kind of reseal that hair shaft down. That's for aesthetic purposes, okay? So that's just for looking cute. Healthy hair, yes, put your lighter product on first. Yes, I'm glad you asked me that. I'm telling y'all what I'm doing for looking good. That's my answer to that. Okay. Hi, Katisha. How are you? All right. So, last 2 points I want to make about this are, now when do you, we'll talk scheduling first. My rule of thumb is this: always on wash day, moisturize your hair. Okay. You want to moisturize your hair. So the process is this: you cleanse and condition, and you all know, as we'll dive into next month, we'll go through the system. But cleansing and conditioning, that's where you're hydrating your hair. Then you do your treatment or whatever. Then you style your hair, let it fully dry. That's the best thing to do for getting it to look great. Also, it's cold, so you don't want to walk around with wet scalp. So style your hair. Once it's fully dry, you break the cast with your moisturizer. And we have always said, hey, take a butter, and you've got a couple of options with Urbanbella. You have shine butter, and then you have the Babassu Baobab butter. So you take your butter first, and then you take your moisturizer of choice. I'm just going to take, this is the Babassu moisturizer. I'm just going to take that. Nice and creamy. I'm going to take that. And we always first, I need to take that down. I'm sorry. I can't see with that up. We always take the butters and, rub the butter down in our hand, let it get nice and shiny. And then we put the moisturizer right on top of that. Okay. And then we just make that nice. And you'll notice that when you mix those two together, it gets thicker immediately. The butter serves a key purpose on wash day. And this is what we have professionally seen in our salon. When you put that mix on together, your hair actually softens up beautifully. It's very, very nice. It reduces that brittleness is what the thing that we notice. And don't get me wrong, we see it with the moisturizer on its own, But I mentioned to you all before that when we would meet clients that were, just coming into us fresh and we didn't really know them, that we would put butter on their hair before we styled it, just butter only. And we had a lot of clients who would just get twist. And we had clients who get twist. We would just put butter on their hair and then the moisturizing creams. A lot of them like the neat, but any of the moisturizing creams, and we'd have clients who get twist. We were seeing people's hair transform even without the moisturizing cream and just the butter. The butter actually also helps your hair hold on to the hydration and moisture from your moisturizing products. So you're enhancing that longevity of your hair holding on to stuff. And Champ, that's a good one for you as well. You love the bamboo rice balm. One thing I can tell you I've been doing too is I'll do bamboo rice balm, and now I keep Babasu baobab butter on my counter, and I would just grab a little bit of that butter and put that on, and it helps me to hold on to that moisture from the balm longer than I normally would. All right. Now, so first thing you want to do is you want to do moisturize your hair on wash day. When it's times like these and the weather's a little crazy, I don't know if you can get like me. I will forget. I won't even be thinking about my hair. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going about my way. I'm up, and it can feel dry to me, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's on my head. Moving on, and I have to pay attention. So when it's cold like this, I make sure. So let's say wash day for me is Saturday. The next time I just moisturize my hair on a schedule is about 3 days later. So that's going to be like Tuesday for me. So I don't count the first day. But I would do it again on Tuesday, and then I'd say, let me check my hair again on like Thursday, Friday. So just make sure about every 3 days you're checking your hair to see how it feels. And you want to check for anything that just feels a little stiff. Your hair should have a nice suppleness to it, and it fluctuates based on the moisture level in the air. I know this. So it could all of a sudden tomorrow be really rainy, and my hair will be fine. It won't need anything. It can be extremely dry all of a sudden, and I'm like, ooh, the air is just too dry. Let me flip on my humidifier at night, and I need some moisturizer. So you have to gauge your hair too. But first things first, every 3 days in the cold season, check your hair. See what it needs. See if you need more moisture. Don't be afraid to, cocktail a few things, even if you just put your balm on. Whatever you have, keep your hair well moisturized this time of year. It reduces brittleness. Here's what you're going to notice too, especially this time of year. Your hair just looks it looks better. A couple days ago, I was moisturizing my hair, and what was I doing? I think I was getting ready to go live. This might have been yesterday, because with my decision to not go live was very down to the wire. I was like, you know what, we need to do it tomorrow. But I was already cute. I was ready, and I was moisturizing my hair, and it got really big. I was like, oh, it's so big, and that's just hydrated hair, and it didn't lack definition. It just didn't have that stiff almost. Here's something I learned, I noticed as well. When your hair gets too dry, it starts to look straight. It starts to lose its curl, not curl definition, but curl. It starts to be more wavy and straight and looks a little more stringy. It's dehydrated. So when you hydrate your curls, they keep their definition with Urbanbella products, but they go more curly. And it's a very pretty look. So that's another way to kind of look at your hair. So as I'm shifting right into how do you know when your hair needs more hydration? Number one, feel it, touch it. Notice the difference between hair that's well moisturized and hair that's not. If you are a person who's like, you know what, I don't know the difference, I'll give you a little trick. I do. Turn on the humidifier will help you understand what your hair is like more hydrated, because it's going to be shinier with more movement when you use a humidifier, not even a steamer, a humidifier. Notice the difference in your hair then. The other thing that I notice that I do, if I know I'm not about to wash my hair and I need my hair to relax, it's just too stiff, I could put moisturizer on it, but we need something a little more, I will sit under my steamer. And that's another way. And I don't wet my hair down. I literally just turn it on, let that steam heat build up in my steamer, and I sit under there for maybe 5 minutes. And even then, my curls are like, oh, thank you. And then I moisturize. You can moisturize prior to doing that little trick if you want to. I don't do it for long, 5 minutes. It's not clean hair. I'm not saying I wash my hair, but that is another way to see what your hair is like moisturized and hydrated. The reason I like that is because sometimes people don't have a gauge for what hair feels like, what good feeling hair feels like outside of your wash day. Wash day is tricky. Your hair always feels relatively fine on wash day. This is in between a wash day, so you can feel like, oh, okay, so if my hair had more hydration, this is what it would look like. And don't wet your hair down. Let the steam just relax the strands, give you a little bit of elasticity, kill some of the brittleness. You can have moisturizer on or not. It doesn't matter. You can put some moisturizer, but either way, put some on before or after. Either way, you're going to be able to gauge and go, okay, I have a better feel for when my hair is too dry. All right, so that's how I want you to determine when you need to apply your moisturizer. And I'll do a video clip that shows you how to apply it. So I'll come back and I already have the clip. I just didn't pull it out tonight. Let me see what questions y'all have. I've been rambling on for the longest. So I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. I don't mean to monologue you. Okay. All right. Debbie said, I love the 97 for Curl Refresher Moisturizer. Yeah. Debbie, that's exactly what 97 is great for. 97, which is Sunflower Shea Hair Milk, for those of you who are like, what's 97? 97, oh, and I have some 97. So this is 97. I'm gonna do my 97 like this so you all can see. Uh-oh, I'm still making a mess. That's my 97. 97 is truly like a milk. It's a little thicker than milk, but it is designed, yep, making a mess. It's designed to spray. So it sprays out of the container. You can see it, how it drips down my fingers. It sprays out. 97 is also made, it has a little bit of what's in your hair gel. It's no hold, but it just gives you a little bit of control. You can also style with 97 because of how I made it. And it just depends on your texture. I can't style with 97 unless I want to personally twirl strands about that big, but lower porosity textures can style with 97, especially if you're looking to increase your moisture level. That's another thing you can do. Now, let's see. I saw another question here. I always wanted to ask, after a treatment and mask, do I need to follow with a hair conditioner? No, you don't. So we were talking last week, Champ, about the conditioners and the treatments and how to do them in winter. Here's the real simple answer on treatments, all that stuff. You can mix anything you want in the Urbanbella conditioners and treatments line, whatever you like. Most of us change them up all the time. I'll give you an example. Right now, I am stuck on number 14, Organic Coconut Cream Repair Mask. I'm stuck on 5 Vitamin with another douse of 14 Organic Coconut Cream Repair Mask on top of that. That's my current go-to cocktail. I'm not using number 4. Obviously, I always use number 7 every single wash. The only time I don't use number 7 is if there isn't any for me to use, and I go with whatever we have, which is like usually Baobab Creamy Cleanser, that one. Or actually, it always seems to be some peppermint, cocoa cream mint always around. So you can cocktail anything you like. The most important thing when you're adding other conditioners is just making sure you can detangle. Number 4 is a great detangler. Baobab Silky Conditioner is a great detangler. Most of the times we add them while the treatment's on, so we need to detangle. Oh, the best detangler of all of them is 5 Vitamin treatment mask. That's the best detangler. So no, not at all. You just want to make sure you have on your hair whatever your hair needs when you're doing your treatment. I need products that help me with shine and control of gray hair. I need things that help me soften my hair. I have very wiry hair, and that's just what it is naturally, has always been that way. My hair is more prone to losing moisture, so I lean into coconut-based treatments and conditioners for that very reason. But I like Babassu for pretty. It makes it really, really pretty. So just whatever you need. And no, you don't have to come back behind that and do it that way, unless you like that. You may be a person who says, I like to steam my hair first with treatment on and then rinse that out and then detangle with number 4. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. But it isn't necessary. All right, let's see. Sandra said, wait, I don't think I have any more butters. We have some. And I know you love my twist outs. I do. I need to try putting a butter on first and then I need moisturizer. Yes, 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 yes. That is exactly what we used to do in the salon. We would do, I have a friend, I'll give you two, two cocktails. Urbanbella's cocktail was butter moisturizer, any of them. Now mine would be Babassu because of the control and the weight for sure. I know how much you love the 5 vitamin. That's going to be amazing too. I still think the Babassu is going to give you more shine. But I don't know, Sandra. You might tell me. You tell me. Then we would put, okay, so then I have a friend and a professional salon partner. They love butter. Then this, let me hold it up. Then 23. Then number 10. They love number 10, and Babassu lotion was also one of their favorites. The hydrating twisting Babassu lotion, the one that you style with. So, and I don't have that here because I don't count that as a moisturizer, y'all. I count that as a styling product because it is a styling product. So, just to be clear about that, it has carbomer in it. And nothing lotions don't have carbomer in it. They do all day long. It's just for me, they don't. Not for Urbanbella. I don't. That automatically be talking styling when I do that. Okay, let's see. Oh, questions. Let me see what else y'all had. Let's see. Marissa. Hey, Marissa. Okay. Marissa says, I used to mix coconut. That's not what you wrote. Not what you wrote. I used to mix conditioner and treatment together. Yes. And then put on my hair to steam. Yep. But I followed your recommendation to layer. Oh, used to mix them. Okay, gotcha. Layer. So this wash to, yes, I did attend class when they went over how to speak. But I followed your recommendation to layer. So this wash, I used creamy baobab conditioner. Ding, ding, ding. Love it. Keratin mask. Cucurbita mask. My hair definitely responded well. Good curl definition and easy peasy detangle. So yes, my reason for sandwiching is because you have to think about where you want to lead, even in your gel. And this is something I learned from the Umbrella styling team. They would say, hey, whatever we lead with determines how the hair comes out. If we lead with firm as the gel, the style finishes more firm. If we lead with tamu or soft, it finishes more soft. Even if we put firm on top of that soft, if we put soft on top of the firm, whatever we lead with is the most key thing. I always say put your most important area you're addressing, the product that addresses it, put that on first. For me, the reason why number 14 organic coconut cream repair mask is first is because my biggest challenge is moisture and shine, not detangling. Detangling, I mean, that's just a challenge. That is what it is. I don't even think about it. I may even detangle my hair first. If I'm really having challenges with detangling and growing your hair out, leaves that. Y'all, why do I have this cockatoo piece of hair sticking out right here? Growing your hair out just presents detangling challenges. It just, for me, it does. It's like, okay, here we go. So if I'm concerned about detangling, I will detangle my hair first with number 4. And if I'm having detangling challenges, y'all, I detangle my hair in the water. So water's running and I'm detangling. If I have number 4 on my hair, barely. Number 14 is going on and there's going to be barely anything else on my hair because that's how I lead with my treatments. The 5 vitamin mask I love and it leaves my hair unbelievably soft, but it does not impart shine for me the way that rice protein treatment in number 14 does. And then I want number 14 on the outside just in case, you know, layering it on top is important. Because I'm going to get the softness from 5 vitamin regardless. I'm going to get the easy detangle, you know. My other conditioner treatments, what's my other? Oh, Babassu. Ooh, now I love Babassu, but I won't put Babassu on first. I will put Babassu on. If I'm putting Babassu on first, I don't put anything else on. There's no point. Babassu, again, it restricts the hair strand. It makes them pull together more. It closes up the hair shaft more. So if I need moisture, that's not the one for me to pull out. It's great for a lot of other people, but for me, that difference is perceptible to me. I can tell the slightest little. I'm like, we can do it for a couple weeks. I can't do it every week. So, all right, let's see what else y'all got. What butter is available without coconut? Sandra, that would be the Babassu Baobab butter. And it's available now on subscription. And one thing Rob was saying, the vault will open in February. It's going to be a little different this time. There will be limited selection. I'm going to be focusing just on y'all's favorite stuff and the new stuff from 2023. What year did we finish? 2023. So obviously I will offer everything from 2023. And I will offer the top favorites from the 2021-2022 season because, and I will offer what will be available in the box coming up. So the current box will be available. Not the box itself, but just you'll be able to pull items from that as well. So you'll have that. It'll be open for 2 weeks. And I decided to go ahead and open it because we'll be fine inventory wise. We'll be okay. We can handle doing it. I'll go into more detail about the vault. Just the process is the same. It does take time for us to make it. Everything's custom made. So heads up, go ahead and start browsing. Let's see. Hi, Sheila. Sheila, you're not late. Class just started. All right, Marissa said, this is helpful. Baby girl's texture is similar to yours. Yep. Yes. Coconut hair mask, I need to order 2 ASAP. Yes. And you want them to go with your, and I'll text you back, Marissa. I'm sorry, I've been busy like doing a million things. But you probably want them to go with your box. All right, let's see. Nellie says, which moisturizers are water-based? All right. Look at Nellie paying attention in class. Thank you, Nellie. All right, moisture-based moisturizers. Every single moisturizer that Urbanbella makes is water-based except number 9, Hair Shine Butter. I know y'all can hear me, but you can't see me. But that's okay. I'm about to switch this. Hold on. I'm upside down. I'm sorry. I'm hot mad that just happened. So mad that happened. Um, why did my camera battery die? But you all are still there, yes? You're there. You have color bars. Yes, you have color bars because my Sony went out. That's okay. Okay, so Hair Shine Butter. You'll actually be able to see me better. Hair Shine Butter. Oh, this right here now. So Hair Shine Butter has no water in it, Nelly. And neither does the, it's so hard for me to say this one, y'all, Babassu Baobab Hair Butter from fall 2022. All right. So if you're like, I don't have that, I've never tried it. The beauty of the vault is the vault lets you try things you've never tried before without doing a subscription. And then you can go ahead and get a subscription on it. Now, if you like something that's in the vault, y'all, you want to subscribe. Okay. All right. So let's see. You can see me now. I know. You can see me. You can see my book collection. I'm sorry, y'all. That was that epic fail. All right. Butters. So, Nellie, let me just show you this, Nellie. So these are butters. Okay. So your butters are going to be, that's not got no water in it. It is literally a butter all day. Water-based products. So this is 5 vitamin. Okay. That's your 5 vitamin moisturizer. That's a cream. Anything creamy is going to be water-based. That's 5 vitamin right there. This is the KB. I call it KB. This is Keratin Babassu lotion, and it's a lot thinner. You all can't feel these. I would love to have come in and feel. That would be so great. But come in where? Where are you coming? So hair milk. Water-based, very creamy, but thinner. You can see the hair milk is a lot thinner than the other products. What's this? That's number 9. What's this one? This is Babassu moisturizer. Babassu is very thick. So Nelly, every moisturizer, Urbanbella, is water-based, except for, that feels good, except for the hair butters. Okay? I love Babassu too. Y'all can see my face. Marissa said, don't be mad. We can see your face. I'm not mad. Y'all know I take stuff in stride. That does not stress. That don't stress me at all. Like, I'm just glad I know where to switch to when something goes wrong. I'm like, I hope this has been helpful, tribe. I try to make the lives be as succinct and helpful as I can make them. But when I'm talking live, I just kind of naturally meander a little more than I want to. It's just the nature of how my brain works. So I'm going to be more comfortable if I go back and do a more formal recording for you so you have a true resource. Now, with the vault coming open soon, I do want to make sure y'all understand the difference in the products. What I'm going to start doing, and I think I'm just going to start doing this randomly, and I'm just going to go straight through. And I'll go straight through, and there'll just be side off videos for you to view anytime. I'm going to go through and explain every category in the vault that will be available. Like, I'm going to explain 5-vitamin moisturizer. I'm going to do 2 videos. One is going to be by collection, okay? So you know you're getting a Hydra Boost collection in the winter box, all right? By then, thank you, Jacqueline. By then, you will have had a chance to see what's in it. You'll get a chance to think about it, try some stuff, and be like, yeah, I need some more of that. So I'm going to talk in categories. So I will go through gels from 2021, 2022, and 2023. I'm just going to talk about gel, okay? I'm going to talk about them as far as lining them up and saying, hey, these are softest to firmest, and these are, maybe even by season. I'm just going to make sure you understand winter gel 1, 2, and 3, because there were 3. Summer gel 1, fall, there were 2 gels, something like that. I want to make sure you understand them. And then I'm trying to get a guide just typed up. I'm not saying it's going to be pretty, but I do want it to be informative, okay? So that you can shop the vault with more information and it'll help you out. And many of you have subscriptions and you already know stuff, but there may be some things you're not aware of. And I want you to be aware that the vault purpose of it is to give you a chance to try something. Try some things you haven't tried before, things you haven't had access to because you just want to buy one and you may not want to subscribe yet. But then once you try something, if you like it, the goal is for you to say, hey, I like that. I tried it in the vault. I do want to have that on a regular basis. So that's why I open up the vault to help those who are new to the tribe, don't have a subscription to something like that, and don't even know they can get one. I'm learning many of you don't even know you can subscribe to things that have been in previous boxes. So you can. Okay, tribe. I've got some links there for you in the comments. You can click to take our quiz. I love our quiz. Take our quiz if you don't know how long your hairstyles last. Keep in mind that the whole point is to make sure that you all are getting natural hairstyles that last a long time. And when I say a long time, I mean 2 weeks. Even 3 weeks, I think your hair should still look really, really good. And if it doesn't, we need to start here with your hydration. And winter will wreak havoc on your hair. It'll really rough it up. And I don't want that to be the case. I want us to all have really wonderful, easy hair to manage in the springtime. Don't forget to do a trim, everybody. Don't forget to trim, get your hair shaped up. It makes a world of difference. It helps a lot. So, well, that's all I have tonight, tribe. Please like this video. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm know if this content's informative. So if you found this content tonight to be helpful, to help you with a few things, if you're new to Urbanbella and you like, what, I don't know. If it helped you understand our product better, if it helped you understand your product you have at home better, I would love if you would just click the like button. If it didn't help you at all, Don't click in it. I'm kidding. Click whatever you like. But let me know if it didn't help you. Please tell me. Y'all know I am, you know, I don't want to say tough, but I really, really take seriously the information being helpful and the product being good. Bonnie, you say your winter curls are meh. So Bonnie, I know you have everything at home. Are you doing the Bonnie, did you try my humidifier technique? Y'all, my humidifier technique is golden. That thing is, I think the steamer people might want me to shut up about that. It's not as long term. The benefit isn't as long as like it is with a steamer. And I'll tell you, like, it's like a quick little pop help thing. It doesn't make it like stay amazing for a long time. But like tonight, I can tell you I'm gonna sleep with my humidifier on just to see what my hair does before I wash it. Um, and I like it just because when I get up, my hair is shiny. I'm like, oh, okay, you trying to, you, you, you trying to make my hair cute. You need a trim, Bonnie? Kaya's available. Kaya called me today. She rung me up. She was like, I hate to disturb you. I was like, if I answer the phone, you good. um, but yes, go on and pop in for a trim. She just trimmed my hair. She cut all this. I keep saying cut, but we took all this up, and I'm so glad we did because my hair just falls better and it lays better. I didn't have her do a lot up here. I just told her to dust this. But next time I go in, I think I am going to have her layer through here a little bit more. I think we need to cut a bit more. But y'all, I'm telling you, it helps your hair so much to keep a professional appointment during this time of year. So go in and see your stylist. Please share this video. Please like the video. Please share the video. If you're following us on YouTube, everybody, I would love if you would please subscribe to our channel. It would mean a lot to us because it's important to me that we are not, married to one social media channel. It can get very tricky with social media. So I like to make sure that no matter what happens with one platform, we can easily get together as a community on another. Make sure you're following us on YouTube and here on Facebook. Please like our page and follow us. And just look for more stuff. I'm excited. Now, what's going to be coming up next, real quick, everybody, is I'm going to next time talk about cleansers. And get that straight so we're clear about cleansers. We would have talked about everything winter hair care. In February, we are going to focus on the system, cleansing and conditioning, and not the system. I mean the system, the whole Urbanbella system. But I'm going to walk you through how to apply the system with products from the vault, okay? Because that will be your opportunity to use the vault, to buy vault items, all right? Okay, excuse me, y'all. So you can, that's one thing I'm excited about. And look for some surveys in the group. I want to just see what your top items are for the vault so that I make sure they're in there. I just look at numbers and what you all love. And the things that aren't that popular, I won't put in the vault. I will put some Bath and Body there. When will the vault ship? The vault will ship in March. Okay, it'll be open for 2 weeks and it takes 3 weeks to make it. Now, let me say this about the vault this time. Your vault items can ship a little early. Here's why. I'm going to go ahead and make the items that I know are popular. Marissa, you may be trying to time vault with your winter box. If that's your case, let me know. Oh, why am I glittering? Why do I have glitter on? What's happening here? I do have glitter in my office, but not at my desk. Marissa, if you need something special, just throw me a message, and let me know. Or Marissa, you just give me a call after I hop on. Feel free. Okay, me too. Everybody needs a trim. Everybody needs to know what's going on with the vault. Tribe, I want to hear y'all's favorite items from the vault. I want to make sure I have them. I am pre-making this time. That's something else that's different. Normally, I don't make anything until everything's in. There are just some things that are just popular and always are going out. And so I'll have some extras ready. Sheila, thank you, Catherine, for sharing. You're welcome. I'm not sure what the issue was, but I'm glad it was resolved. I didn't help. I didn't do nothing. I didn't fix nothing. I will let her know. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome on her behalf. Yes, Catherine is wonderful. All right. So that's all, tribe. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Have a good weekend. Stay warm. Everybody, please stay warm. Bundle up. And we'll hang out in the Facebook group. Somebody new posted a video about curl clumping. I have a video for her. I don't know if she's on tonight. Lisa Hollingsworth said, I'm new, I'm excited, but my curls aren't clumping. I have a video that shows curl clumping. I did it for Marla. And so I will repost that in the group. And I think I'll be able to tag Lisa or at least comment on her post. But I will post that. If anyone else sees that Marla curl clumping video, please let Lisa know that. I was double charged for VIP renewal. Oh, okay. And she fixed that. Gotcha. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, we had that happen with a couple people lately. They would charge VIP and it was a weird, some weirdness. So, yes, if that happens, yes, she goes right in and refunds that back. So, all right, all right. Well, thank you, tribe. Thank you to my VIPs. Thank you all. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate the entire tribe. It is, trust me, it's more than just the VIPs, but particularly thank you to my VIPs who pay to be VIPs, get that great 20% discount. And VIPs, if y'all need things like I see Kirkabita gel here, I'm going to hold that for my VIPs because I'm not going to make any more Kirkabita gel. I'm going to look at what we have, and that will just go to my VIPs who dive on it first for the vault, okay? So VIPs, I might offer that to y'all first because I don't think it'd even be in the vault. You could just message us and say if you want that, and we'll probably get that to you now. You probably can have it. I will double check and make sure we're not gonna make any more. But the Kirkabita gel, I got to think about it, y'all. Let me think about it. But nonetheless, bottom line is if you want some, we have some. All right. Have a good night, Janine. Let us know if you need Kirkabita. We'll make it happen. You're welcome. It's good stuff. And I hear great things. Trust me. I have a girlfriend. She never buys a box. And she bought that Kirkabita. She was like, what is this liquid slickness? You want to try Kirkabita, Annette? If you're VIP, you all are welcome to it. I'm going to hold it for my VIPs. Because it was, the people who love it, love it. Love it, love it. So, all right, tribe. Y'all have a good night. Bye. Have a good weekend. And then if you want to try, just send us a message. As long as you're VIP, you're fine. And you're VIP, so you're good. Good night, y'all.